Okay, aloha mai kākou, aloha po kahi. O keia kala iwa kālua kumalima o Apelila, kumakahiki e lua kaukani iwa kālua kumalua. Today we're going to be going over ʻōpaʻa number 4. For the A'aiko Lelo virtual Hawaiian language class. This is our 4th and final lesson. E kalamai, we never really figured out with MOCA if we're able to continue, but if we are able to continue on later on this year or in a couple weeks or months, you guys will be the first to know, okay? So just mahalo you folks for joining us for these past 4 weeks, and hopefully you guys have been learning a lot in Olelo, you know, just culture, values, and all those kinds of stuff. So mahalo again. And we want to send a mahalo again to the Mayor's Office of Culture and the Arts for putting on this reclass for us. Yeah. All right, so our agenda for tonight, we have our Velina, going over our Loina, then our Oli Ehomai that we learned last week, so hopefully you guys are able to practice. We'll practice our last lesson, which was about our ʻOhana, our grandparents and our parents. And then we're going to get into our lesson for Helu, or numbers, which we're going to learn 2 questions with. And hopefully at the end we'll have time for breakouts. We'll see. Okay. All right, so aloha mai kākou e nā homana. Welcome to our A'aiko Lelo virtual Hawaiian language class. If you guys can put your answers for these 3 questions in the chat for me. Owai koinoa, what is your name? No ho'oi ihea, where you live or where are you joining us from? And heaha kau mele punahele, what is your favorite song? Yeah, so for me, aloha o Kumu Kahanuola Solatorio, noho ma ke walo uka ma oahu. And my favorite song, it can be Hawaiian or whatever. My favorite song is Kaleo Hano from, what's it called? But it is, yeah, written by Louis Moon Kawakahi. Yeah, you guys can put yours in the chat for me. Ke olu olu, please. And we're gonna move on to our Loina. I'm gonna ask if Marcus, you mind reading our Loina for us, please? Call my the multitask, yeah.
Okay, now Loina. We'll practice the following values in this class. Aloha ke kahi I ke kahi. Love one another. We are an ʻOhana. Ho ihi aku, ho ihi mai. Be respectful on camera and in the chat. E kulia I ka nui. Strive to be the very best you can be. A'a I ka olelo, mai hila hila. Dare to speak. Don't be shy in class.
Perfect, mahalo. Okay, so yeah, all of our Loina that we have, you guys have been really very good the past 2 classes, so keep it up. And then our Oli Ehomai. Okay, so remember Oli, we're gonna say it. This Oli again written by Edith Kanaka Ole, who kind of fitting because Mary Monarch is held at the Edith Kanaka Ole Stadium in Hilo. This Oli again asking for wisdom, for guidance from our kapuna from above. Yeah, and it's a good Oli for us to continue to have. I usually start my day with this Oli, especially with my students. So yeah, if you guys want to put this into your daily routine, you know. We're going to say this 3 times. Each time we're going to go a little bit, 1 octave higher. So just follow along. You can leave your mics off for the chat. Okay, makuko. Let's all polikikua. Let's sit up. E ho mai. Ha. E ho mai ka ike mai luna mai e. O nā mea huna no eo. O nā mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, ka ike mai, luna mai e. O nā mea huna no eo, o nā mele. E ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai, ka ike mai luna mai e. O nā mea huna no eo, ona mele, e ho mai, e ho mai, e ho mai. Yeah, so our kupuna are here. Let's have a good class, everyone. All right, so what are some of our favorite songs? We have Mokihana Lullaby, Amazing Grace, Hua Ahihi. I know one for sure is Hole. Yeah. Good. All right, mahalo everyone for sharing. Oh God. Ariana Grande. I know whose one that is. Okay, so Opa'a number 3 was about our ʻOhana or our family. So we learned about firstly our makuakane, our father, our makuahine, how to say their names, yeah. And then also our kupunakane and our kupunahine, our grandfathers and our grandmothers. So we're going to be using the chat this time just to type in our answers. Remember, the first question we learned was Ovai ko makuakane. What does that translate to? Ovai ko makuakane in the chat for me. Ovai ko makuakane. NASA. Yes, yeah. So who is your father? Yeah. Okay, so when we answer the question, we're going to say, oh, your father's name, whatever you want to say. You can say the first and last, whole name, ko'u makuakane. Okay, so in the chat for me, you can type out your answer. O name, ko'u makuakane. Mine would be O Samuel Solatorio ko'u makuakane. On the knee space, on the knee space, on the knee space. Okay, I'm going to call on some people to say your answers. Let's start off with Cindy Fernandez. Ovai ko makuakane.
O Tsuneo Okada ko'u makuakane.
Let's go to Puanani Crab. Ovai ko makuakane. And Lisa Terry Ching. Ovai ko makuakane.
O Harry Kaneshiro ko'u makuakane.
And lastly, let's go to Mahalo. Lastly, let's go to Emmy Matsushita. Ovai ko makuakane. She there?
Yeah. Odin ko'u makuakane.
Okay, so the same thing with your mother, your makuahine. You just change the question to Ovai ko makuahine. Yeah, who is your mother? Okay, so let's fill in our answer for that one. Okapi Anuina Shays Solatorio ko'u makuahine. Same pattern, just switch out the name. And the last part, makuahane to makuahine. Okay, good. All right, so the ones coming in already. Let's go to Patty Ornelas. Ovai ko makuahine.
Ofeli ko'u makuahine.
Hello. Kathy Reyes. Ovai ko makuahine.
O Henrietta Abby Reese ko'u makuahine.
Walter Kip. Ovai ko makuahine.
O Leonora Lealoha ko'u makuahine.
And lastly, Donna Kalama. Ovai ko makuahine.
O Virginia ko'u makuahine.
Hello. Okay. So then these next two, they're a little bit different because we have two names, yeah? So what did this Lawa O show? Remember we learned Lawa O last time? What did that actually show when we translated it into English? And then what was the purpose of it? Who remembers? You can type it in the chat. Oh yeah, Kathy, you wanna let us know?
I think I recall you saying it meant and, or and, okay.
Good. And then you wanna say the purpose, the function?
I'm sorry, I've forgotten that.
Oh, yeah, no worries. If they're still there. Oh yeah, Matsushita. What was the function for that and?
I believe it's only used for people or names.
Yeah. So and in between two names. So name number one, lawa o name number two. Okay. So yeah, for our grandfathers, you're gonna say o ovai ko oh, and we also have this word, ko mau. What does mau show? We learned it. Hopefully you guys remember. In the chat for me, what does mau show? Good. Yeah, Lisa Terry Chang. What is that?
Oh, plural.
Plural. Since you're talking about two people, every time you see mau, you're going to talk about more than one person. Plural. Yeah. All right. So, ovai ko mau kupunakane. Who are your grandfathers? In the chat, you guys can write your answer. For me, o Samuel lawa o Gilbert ko mau kupunakane. No worries, Caroline. Mahalo.
Get one over.
Play that video game.
Okay.
Okay. I know this is a little bit longer. I'll give you guys some time to write it out. Good job. Yeah. Tony F., you want to try? Ovai ko mau kupunakane.
Gregorio lawa o keoni ko'u mau kupunakane.
Kyle Sasaki, ovai ko mau kupunakane.
O Shunro lawa o Richard ko'u mau kupunakane.
Good. Diana Terkina, ovai ko mau kupunakane.
O I Pa'apuka lawa o Ha'aheo ko'u mau kupunakane.
Beautiful names. And then Kipola, last one. Ovai ko mau kupunakane.
O Cyril lawa o Chokchi kupunakane. Ko'o mau kupunakane.
Okay, and then last but not least, we have our grandmothers. Same thing, o name number one, lawa o name number two, ko'u mau kupunahine. Remember the hine over here and over here, that's shortened for vahine, yeah? So kupuna, ancestor, hine, female ancestor. Makua, hine, female parent, yeah? Okay, good. So putting your answers for me, it'll be o Carrie, lawa o Maryland, ko'u mau kupunahine. Pretty good, yeah. Good. Yep. Ingrid, Ingrid, you wanna repeat answer? Ovai ko mau kupunahine?
O Nekulai Laua o Yosofia ko'u mau kupunakane.
Beautiful, thank you. Let's go to Jean. Ovai ko mau kupunakane. Chef Dean. Sorry.
Never mind.
Ellen, grandmother, yeah?
Grandmother.
O Aiko, Lawa, what is grandmother?
You don't know, girl.
Oh my gosh, we never had.
Just say.
Maui grandma.
Maui grandma.
Maho kupunahine.
Yeah, let's get market. Ovai ko mau kupunakane.
O Juliet, Lawa, or Florence, ko'u mau kupunahine.
And then lastly, let's go to Mona Lisa. Ovai ko mau kupunahine.
O Myrna, lawa o Beatrice, ko'u mau kupunahine. Sorry.
No, makai. Okay, so looking over here, let's just I'm gonna ask the questions. I want you guys to practice and say it on your own, so you can hear yourself practicing it. Yeah. So you're gonna go through all 4 of them. First one, you don't need to turn on your mics. You can leave them off. First one, Owai ko makua kane. Answer oya. O Samuel Solatorio ko makua kane. Second one, Owai ko makua hine. Oya. O Kapi Anuenue Solatorio ko makua hine. Third one, Owai ko mau kupuna kane. Oya. O Gilbert Lawa o Samuel ko mau kupuna kane. Last but not least, Owai ko mau kupuna hine. Oya. O Carrie Lawa o oh shoot, now I forgot. Marilyn ko mau kupuna hine. Okay. Maui grandma. Okay, any questions for this these 4 for our ʻOhana? So you know how we learned our introduction with our name, our where we live and where we were from? You can add this to your ho'olauna as well. Naming your parents, your grandparents, whatever you want to choose that can add to your ho'olauna. And then we're going to learn 2 more questions and answers that fit in our ho'olauna as well. Okay. All right, so moving on to our lesson for Opa'a number 4, we're going to talk about na helu. Na helu meaning numbers, yeah? But helu by itself also means to count. So na helu, numbers, helu means to count. Okay, I'm going to call on Cindy Fernandez. Can you repeat our olelo no eo after me? Pupu kahi.
Pupu kahi.
Holomua.
Iholomua.
So that means, that translates to?
Unite in order to progress.
So that was a good one, a fitting olelo no eo that I thought would be good for our number lesson. But what does this olelo no eo mean to you? We can put like 1 or 2 sentences in the chat. For me, it just shows that, there are strength in numbers. If we all work together, we can all progress to a common goal, whether that be through our people or with our government, our workplace, our family, whatever, yeah? So that's a good one for us to have, pupu kahi iholomua, a good one to share with your coworkers or your family. Yeah, very makai. Okay, if you guys can put your answers in the chat, what it means to you. We're gonna move on because we don't have that much time left. Unity and strength, working together helps us move forward. Yeah, better together. We are of one mind together and toward one goal as we progress. Okay, very good. All right, so in numbers, I know many of us may have learned how to count maybe from high school or elementary. We probably forgot already, but that's what we're going to learn right now. We're going to try and learn how to count from 0 through 10. And it may seem, 0 through 100. It may seem kind of like a daunting task, but it's pretty much all math, our favorite subject, yeah? So we're going to do some math tonight. Get your math caps on. But these first 10, we're going to be pretty simple. We're just going to go through the numbers 0 through 10 together. So we're going to be using the chat. First of all, we're going to start with this one. What do we think 0 is? Take a guess using the words on the left. Good job. Okay, everyone got it correct so far. 0, let's all say our answer with the mic on in 3, 2, 1.
Ole.
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 Ole. Perfect. So it's not like ole, it's ole, yeah? Make sure you have the okina. Okay. All right, so ole is 0. Then we're going to have number 1. You guys know what 1 is in Hawaiian. What is your guess for 1 in the chat? Good job. Okay, so one together. 1, 2, 3.
Ekahi.
Ekahi. Ekahi.
Ekahi. Good. Okay, so we have ole and ekahi. We're gonna jump around now. Let's jump to 6 in the chat. What is our number for 6?
Eono.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Eono.
Eono.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna call random people. Let's go to Cindy Fernandez. What is 7? Just take a random guess.
Hiku.
Hiku. Shino. Okay. Let's go to Diana. You wanna try 10?
10. Umi.
Umi. Simple. Easy. Walter. You wanna try 3?
I just saw them a couple weeks ago. Ekolu.
Yeah. Oh, where you at? Is it called Moani?
At Hi-Fi
Hi-Fi. Oh,
and Bishop Museum.
they're always my favorite. Ekolu. Okay. 5. Let's go to Lisa Terry Chan. What is your guess for 5?
Elima.
Elima. Oh, you guys know already. Okay. Kathy, you wanna try 8? Malu, good job.
Sorry, I had to count.
Yeah, you're good. Cindy Matsushida, 4.
I have to do that too. Ekahi. Eha.
Ah. Good job. When we pronounce this one, don't forget to put the kako. Yeah, that's the only one with the kako. So you can go, ha, ha. Okay, good. The number 2, going to Tony F. You want to try? Sorry, Tony. I saw your mic. I think you had the mic on.
Oh, sorry. Elua.
Elua, okay. Which means 9 is everyone together. 1, 2, 3.
Eva.
Yep. Try, I'm gonna say the word one by one. You can repeat after me. Okay, just leave your mic off for now. All right. So first one, ole, ekahi, elua, ekolu, eha, elima, eono, ehiku. First day, evalu, eiva, and umi. Okay, a little faster now. Ole, ekahi, elua, ekolu, eha, elima, eono, ehiku, evalu, eiva, umi. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds to screenshot this or take a picture. Just if you need help figuring it out later. Okay. All right, so now we have our base numbers. Now we can create the bigger numbers now. So we're gonna go to from 0 to 10, we're gonna go from 10 through 19. So this one is pretty simple. We're gonna use this pattern over here. So the pattern is going to be, this is where the math comes in. So think of this number 16 as 10 plus 6, yeah? So we're gonna have umi in the 10th place. Kuma, that's the word kuma with 2 kakos over the U and the A. Kuma meaning to stand with. So umi, 10, kuma stands with the number 6, yeah? Umi, kuma, and then we're not, instead of just doing eono, we're gonna take out the okina e from e and put ono, just ono by itself. So 16 is, Kipola, what is that?
Umi kuma ono.
Perfect. Umikumaono. Yeah. So I want you guys to take a guess at 17 in the chat using what you know from the 1 through 10. Yeah. Okay, let's all say our answer together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Umikumahiku. Don't forget to erase the okina i, yeah? So you, instead of saying ehiku, you're saying umikumahiku just by itself. Okay, try another one. Let's try 13 in the chat for me. Good. Yep. Walter, Maikai, Lanikawi, Nora, Tony. Oh, you guys got them already. All right, 13 together. 1, 2, 3. Umikumakolu. Good. Yeah, so that's going to help us over here. So we already know 10 as umi, yeah? We went over 16, umikumaono. 17 was umikumahiku, and 13 was umikumakolu. Okay, calling on random people. Let's go to Emmy. What is 12?
Umikumalua.
Good. Okay, let's go to Diana. What is 14?
Umikumaha.
Good. Marcus, try 11 for me.
Umikumahiku.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Umikumahiku is 17, yeah? What is 11?
Sorry, that stuff got mixed up. Umikumakahi.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. 15. Let's jump to Punani Crab. You want to try?
Umikuma lima.
Yeah, Umikuma lima. And then I'm going to give 18 and 19 to Kyle Sasaki. You want to try 18 first?
Umikuma balu.
Good. Which means 19 is?
Umikuma iva.
Good. Perfect. Good job, guys. You guys get them. So we're going to try and pronounce them together. Again, leave your mics off. But I want you guys to make sure you pronounce the okina at the beginning and then the 2 kahako. Okay, so we have umi, of course. Now try this with me. Umikuma kahi. Yeah, make sure you pronounce that kuma. Number 12. Umikuma lua. Umikuma kolu. Umikuma ha. Umikuma lima. Umikuma ono. Umikuma hiku. Umikuma valu. Umikuma iva. Okay, can I get a thumbs up? Does that make sense? Good job. All right, so let's try and go from 0 through 19 a little faster. Just counting with me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ole, ekahi, elua, ekolu, eha, elima, eono, ehiku, evalu, eiva, umi, umikuma kahi, umikuma lua, umikuma kolu, umikuma ha, umikuma lima, umikuma ono, umikuma hiku, umikuma valu, umikuma iva. Yeah. So now we have 0 through 19, all right? So this next part will show us the 20 all the way to 100, which you'll see. We're going to do some more math. So first of all, we're going to go looking at these words. We're just going to look at the tens places. So if we see the word for 20, that's the only one that stands alone. But trying to take a guess, look it over here. What do you think the word for 20 is? It's the only different one that we, or kind of, from what we see. In the chat for me, what is the word for 20? You kind of see the base word for, well, 2 in Hawaiian. Ooh, okay. Yeah, kind of give you a trick question. Some of you got it. Some of you got it. Yeah, there you go. Auntie Diana, what is the word for 20?
Ivakalua.
Ivakalua. So you see the word lua, yeah, for ilua. That's
Kalua.
Figure it out. Yeah. Okay. Some of you are guessing the ilua haneli. That's a good guess because you see ilua. So that's going to be for 200 over here, which we'll get to in a bit. Okay. After 20, pretty much they all have the same pattern. 30 over here, you're going to start with the word kana, and then kind of like how we did for the other numbers, just take after okina'i, you'll take kolu. So kana kolu. Yeah? Does that make sense? Kana kolu, which means 40 would be in the chat. How do we say 40? Using those base numbers. Good. Lani Kaui, what is your guess for 40?
Kanahana.
Yeah, kanaha. Good.
Kanaha.
Okay. 50, let's try go to Kathy Riz. What is 50 in your? Sorry, I think your mic. Your mic stay on still, or stay off?
Kanalima.
Kanalima, there you go. Okay, good. Cindy Matsushita, what is 80?
No.
Kanavalu.
Yeah, good. Lisa Terry Chang, what is 60?
60. Kana ono.
Good. Walter Kip, 90.
Kanaiva.
Kanaiva. And Dean Matsushita, 70.
You don't know.
That is going to be Kanahiku.
Good. Okay. So we have our 10 spaces. We have 20, Ivakalua. After that, Kanakolu, Kanaha, Kanalima, Kanaono, Kanahiku, Kanavalu, Kanaiva. Then we can get to 100. We're not going to go past that. 100, you're going to use this word haneli, which shows 100. Ho'okahi means another word for 1. So ho'okahi haneli is 100, which means 200 is elua haneli. Yeah. I'm just going to give those to you just so you can have them. But, yeah. Okay. So try that with me. Repeating after me. Ivakalua, Kanakolu, Kanaha, Kanalima, Kanaono, Kanahiku, Kanavalu, Kanaiva, Ho'okahi haneli, and elua haneli. Okay? I'll give you guys 10 seconds to take a picture or screenshot for later on. And then now we're just going to do some math equations, trying to figure out bigger numbers now. Okay, so looking over here, let's look. So using this number, 58, kind of think of it like 50 plus 8. Kanalima kuma e valu minus the okina'i valu. Kanalima kuma valu is 58, yeah? I'm going to ask you guys to figure out 86 for me. So 80 plus 6. What is 80? Just a refresher. 80 over here. Get that down, get that down. Okay, now show me 86 in the chat. Good job. Ka'i. Okay, good. Let's all say our answer in 3 on the mics. 1, 2, 3.
Kanavalu Kumaono.
Kanavalu Kumaono. It's 80 plus Kanavalu Kumaono. Okay, let's try 41. 41. 40 plus 1. What is 40? Right here. Get them down, get them down, get them down. Pretty simple. What is 41? Good. Ishitas, good Tony, good Walter. Walter, you're just missing one letter in between. Patty, Nora, yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys get them. Auntie Diana, just missing after the qiyam. Let me see them. Okay, good. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Anaha Kumakahi.
Anaha Kumakahi, good. And then let's do one more. 39. I'm not going to show you the other. You have to do it from memory. What is 39? Good job, everyone. Oh, so only I was bad at math. You guys all got math down. Good job. I hated math. I still do. Sorry. Okay, that's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, you guys are getting it. I want to throw you a curveball. Everyone in the chat, write your age now. So I'm guessing everyone's under 100. I don't want to say. You can just put 21. No judgment. Yeah, no judgment. Whoa. I'm just kidding. Whoa, that's young. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna come in handy when we do our next question. Okay. Cindy Matsushita. Don't. Oh, sorry. Never mind. She said she's 12. That's her daughter typing. My bad. Okay, let's all say our age in Hawaiian, nice and proud. On the mics, right? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. I heard a lot of 21s out there. Good job. Okay, so going to our first question, which is our age. Please repeating after me. Cindy Fernandez. E hoʻopili mai. E hia o makahiki.
E hia o makahiki.
Right. E hia o makahiki. E hia showing how many. O is your, another word for your, kind of like ko. And makahiki is age. So technically this translates to how many years do you possess or how many years do you own? But Cindy, what does this normal English, what would it translate to?
How old are you?
Perfect. Okay. So I know that that question is kind of touchy with us, but let's just own it, yeah, because it helps us to introduce ourselves. When we answer it, we're going to say this. He, then the number, o'u makahiki. This o'u is, think of it like ko'u, my, yeah, but we just drop the ke. So it would show I am age years old. Does that make sense? So again, e ho'opili mai, everyone repeat after me. E hia o makahiki. How old are you? And then when we answer, we put he number o makahiki. So my answer would be he iwakalua kumavalu o makahiki. Well, no, I'm actually 29 now, but iwakalua kumaiva. Yeah? Can you please answer that in the chat for me, everyone? He number o makahiki. I literally turned 30 in less than a month. I'm not excited for it. Okay, yeah, good, just like that. Lani kaui, e hia o makahiki.
He kana ono o'u makahiki.
Good. Walter Kip, e hia o makahiki.
He iwakalua kumahiku o'u makahiki.
Okay. Let's go to Patty Ornelas, e hia o makahiki. I'm not being rude by asking your age, just to practice, yeah.
He kana lima kumaha o makahiki. O makahiki.
Yeah. And then lastly, Kyle Sasaki, e hia o makahiki.
E kanaha kuma walu o'u makahiki.
Good job. Okay. Let's all turn on our mics and say it together. E hia o makahiki. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was our age question, and then we're just going to do one more question, and then we can get into our breakout rooms. So, actually, let's do some translations first. So I'm going to have you guys translate these 3 in the chat for me, from English to Hawaiian, English to Hawaiian, and then Hawaiian to English, Hawaiian to English, English to Hawaiian. If you guys can translate. It's for you, Emmy, the first one. That was easy. And translate it. Yeah, just like that. Yep, you can jump to the next 2 after. Good, guys. Okay, 10 more seconds to translate. Good practice for us, yeah. Okay, so going to the first one, let's go to Marcus Kekumu. What is, can you read it for us and then translate?
He umi kuma lua o'u makahiki. I am 12 years old.
Okay. Number 2, let's go to Ingrid. Ingrid for number 2.
Yes, I am 100 years old.
Yeah. You want to practice just saying it?
Oh, yes, sorry. He ho'okahi haneli o'u makahiki.
Good job. Okay. And then the last one. Who can do that for us? Nora O.
He kanalima kumalima o makahiki.
Good. I'm 55. Kanalima kumalima. Okay. Pretty simple, yeah, the age, yeah. Gonna move on to our last one. So to learn how to say our birthday, we're gonna have to first learn our Mahina. What does Mahina mean besides month? What does Mahina mean?
Moon.
Good, yeah, moon. So we have moon and we also have it meaning month because that's how we showed the calendar. When we say our months in the Gregorian calendar, I guess, it's gonna sound very similar to it in English. Well, whatever it is. This is more transliterated, yeah? So I'm gonna have you guys repeat after me. Let's call on Tony F. Can you help me the first 6? First one, January.
January. January.
Yeah, that was a hard one. January.
January. January.
January, good. Pepeluali.
Pepeluali. February.
Malaki.
Malaki. March.
Apelila.
Apelila. April.
May.
May.
June.
June.
Good. Okay, and then the next 6, let's call on Cindy Fernandez. July.
July.
Aukake.
Aukake. August.
Kepakemapa.
Kepakemapa. September.
Okakopa.
Okakopa. October.
Novemapa.
Novemapa. November.
Remember the V sound, yeah? And Kekemapa.
Kekemapa. December.
Okay. Pretty simple. Everyone just try with me. Leave your mics off. January. January. Pepeluali. February. Malaki. March. Apelila. April. May. June. June. July. Aukake. August. Kepakemapa. September. Okakopa is October. Novemapa, November, and Kekemapa, December. Okay, now that we know all 12, all you really need to know is your own. So in the chat for me, everyone, you're gonna put 2 things. You're gonna put what month you were born in and also what day you were born on, in Hawaii. So look at your month and put the month and the day in the chat. We're probably going to go a little bit over, what's it called? A little bit past 8:15. If you guys can stay a little bit longer, please do for our breakouts. Okay, I'll give you guys 10 more seconds to type out that. And then we're all going to say it so we can practice saying those 2 words, yeah? Our month and our day. Okay, mine is May Eva. May Eva. That one's simple, but what does that translate to? May Eva. Good. You guys get them already. Okay. Okay, together, let's all say our month first and then our day. Ready and go.
Okakopa.
Okay. All right. So last part is our question. The question's a little bit long. I'm gonna call on Emmy. Hoʻopili mai. Repeat after me. O kala e hia.
O kala e hia.
Ko la hanau.
Ko la hanau.
Okay, so good. And what does that translate to, Emmy?
When is your birthday?
So when we look at it in like literally, it's ehia shows which or how many. Ko is your la hanau, yeah? So which day is your birthday? but just simply when is your birthday. Yeah? Answering, you're just going to take out the word ehia. You're going to fill it in with number, o showing of, month. Okay? So, okala, number, o month, ko'ula hana. My birthday is the number day of this month. Okay? So like I said earlier, okala eiva o mei ko'ula hana. Okay, try and fill in this sentence, this answer with your month and your day. Okala, number o month, ko'ula hana. Good. Okay. Yeah, antipuna ni ehia okala ehia ko lahana.
I put it down. Okay, hold on. Okala eiva o kapake maka ho'ula hanau.
Good. Diana, okala ehia ko lahana.
Okala eha o novemapa ko u lahanau.
Good. Marcus, ehia ko lahana.
Okala umi kumahiku o yune ko'ula hanau.
Hello, Kristen, okala ehia ko lahana.
Is that me? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okala iwakalua o malaki ko'ula hanau.
Good. And then everyone together. 3, 2, 1.
Okala
eha o novemapa ko u lahanau.
O yune ko'ula hanau.
Good job. All right. So now that we have those two, I'm gonna open up our breakout rooms. Breakout room is gonna be very simple. All you're gonna do is say your two answers: the age and the birthday. Yeah. And then I'm gonna have you guys do some counting practice in Olelo. So try and do back and forth with your partners. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can go by 2s, by 5s, by 10s, whatever you want to try. Yeah. Just so we can practice. So maybe about 6, 7 minutes. We'll see.